Hi everyone, it's me, Darlene. I am sitting in Derek's apartment. This is where I used to record, here or on his patio, when we had to stay with him for almost a month when I moved here with my mother. But his desk is a little bit different because he moved so much stuff to his studio. But there's still a little desk here, and I thought while I'm here babysitting that I would chat with you guys for a little bit. Yeah, so Skylar and I were supposed to be at the Hard Rock Cafe tonight to watch Derek play. We were looking so forward to it. I was so happy that it was a place that, for all ages, anybody can go. And it was a veterans benefit, and I just thought, it's going to be so nice to just get out. But Skylar was sick yesterday in school. Derek had to take her to the doctor, and she has strep. So she cannot go out tonight, and I'm certainly not going to go out and leave her here. So I'm here at Derek's just so she's not alone. So I'm going to hang here until Derek gets home. I don't care what time he gets home. I will go back to my apartment. I'm not sleeping here. So Derek did a bass cover. He listened to everyone, and, like I had said in my thank you video, I knew he wanted to do this. He just needed a boost, He needed somebody to say, come on, you got to do this. The first thing I noticed when he did his bass cover is that I couldn't see his face. Now, most people that do bass covers just sit, and all you see is the guitar. But when Derek did his first three, I could see him, and I liked that. I'm sure others do it that way too. So I asked him right away. I was like, how come we don't see your face? And he said he did record his whole body, and he said he just had a bored look on his face, so he cropped it. And now I don't know if that means the other two. I think he recorded a total of 3. It could be 4. I can't remember. I don't know if all the ones he recorded at the same time are all going to have bored face and all be cropped. I'm going to make sure we see his face. I am going to try to get him something to do with lights. I just think it would be hilarious to see like little twinkly lights spinning around the room like he's in a disco or something. I don't know. I don't know if I actually get that, if he would do it. He'd probably do it just to make me happy. I don't know. I think it would be funny and it would be different. So I'm glad that he's back to that. Again, this does nothing for his channel at all, except hopefully bring new people on board to see that, and then maybe they'll subscribe and watch other things. Now it's funny because YouTube came out with a super thanks button that somebody can just click and donate. It's almost like Patreon, but it's just through YouTube, and it's not becoming an actual member where you're charged every month. So it's just like a one-shot tip, or whenever somebody wants to give a tip. And I know he had turned it on. I couldn't turn mine on because you have to have comments on to have the super thanks button. And I said, no, then I'm not going to have a super thanks. But he had one, and I didn't see it, and I don't know. So I'm going to look into that. But, hopefully we'll be able to have fun with that. We were supposed to do something for Halloween with the bass cover. That's how much he was into it. And we were talking about it when he was still doing that. And Skylar and I were going to be dressed in some kind of costume, and we were going to be the backup singers. We weren't going to be really singing. And Skylar said if she was with me and she was in a costume of some kind, she says, I think I could do that. And I just wanted to do that. But by then, he was like not even doing them anymore. I'm hungry. I don't know, I can't remember what I had for lunch. Oh, I had pork chop, pork steak, actually, some ground beef. And as a treat, I went out and got myself a bag of chicken wings, not breaded, but spicy. Love that. And so I'm going to be heating those up. And Skylar, I feel so bad. I said, do you want anything while I run to the store? And she said, I do have something I'm craving. She says, but I know you won't want to get that for me. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I asked you if you want something. She goes, Sonic. I was like, oh. She goes, see, I knew. She knows I hate to go. I don't even know if Sonic has a drive-through or if you have to order and have something brought out to you. I don't know. It makes me so nervous, so nervous. So I said, I don't want to go someplace I've never even been before. I've never been to a Sonic, I don't think. So I said, you could come with me. And she's like, no, I don't want to. She's like, I said, well, can I get you at least some ice cream? She wanted a vanilla ice cream thing from Sonic. I said, can I get you some ice cream from Walmart? She's like, yes, I'll take vanilla. I said, okay. So I came home with a thing of ice cream now. I don't like to have ice cream around me. Two things, potato chips, I can't have that around me. And I think the second thing would be ice cream. And I feel bad now because there's some ice cream in the freezer, and I know Derek will probably polish that off in a day. I'm going to tell him, if you don't want it and she doesn't want any more, throw it out. It doesn't have to be eaten. We waste it if we eat it. We waste it if we throw it away. So, but I'm not bringing it to my place, that's for sure. Yeah, so I'm going to be having some wings and cream cheese with that. I do eat dairy, and as much as I would love not to, I do. And cream cheese with hot wings. Oh my God, that's so good. And then I might watch something significant, like an actual movie. Not just the 20 minutes that I watch while I eat lunch. That's all I watch. I never have the TV on during the day unless it was the Johnny Depp trial. I had that on practically 24/7. I was so fascinated with that and just loved all of it. But that's not on now. So every day for lunch, I will watch something. I did all of Downton Abbey. It took me 5 months to binge watch it. And now I'm doing the most current season of my next guest needs no introduction, David Letterman's. And I like it very much. I love David Letterman. So that's what I watch when I have lunch, and then I turn the TV off. And then right now, the only other show I have is Survivor. I've pretty much given up on The Amazing Race. I've lost interest in that. So I still love Survivor and what's the other one? Big Brother. I think I'll always try to keep American Idol on, but I don't even sit down to look at it. Just put it on so I can hear what's going on. But I hate to give it up because I've watched it from day one. I have a very boring life, and I'm certainly not out having fun tonight. But it's okay. Today I was like, and the thing is that we were supposed to go with Derek, and he thought he was going to, just get there a little bit early, but not at 3 p.m. So when he called me yesterday, he said, this is before he knew Skylar was sick. He said, I have to be there at 3, so you're going to have to come in your car if you want. And I said, well, as long as I have Skylar, I won't be nervous. I'm nervous now. I've always been nervous without drinking. I'm nervous about everything, which is why drinking helped me to do things. It's in Memphis. I'm not familiar with it. And he says, you're going to have to park in a parking garage and then walk. I was like, oh my God. And he's like, what you can do is you can get close. Let me know you're there. I will come out. You guys go in. I will go park in a garage, and then I will walk back to the place. And I was like, oh. So that was kind of like, I don't like that I have to work this hard to go do something. But then I got the call that we weren't even going to be able to go. So I was, maybe a little bit relieved about that, but I really, really wanted to be there tonight. The dating site stuff, chatting with a guy that he types a lot of stuff. It seems like a real deal, but I'm not even going to investigate because I can tell that it seems real. It's not that I'm really interested. I'm whispering like I don't want him to hear me. I don't think he would watch this video because it doesn't, say anything about dating. But he found my videos without me even telling him what my channel was. And he's the one that said I had nice skin. So it still cracks me up. We've, chat back and forth, and it's just giving me something to, I don't know, something to do. And then I think I replied to somebody else, and that one I would absolutely have to check if he was real, but I'm going to let us go back and forth a couple times, and, before I tell him to give me his wallet so I can look at all his ID. Send me all your IDs. Scan every one of them. The other guy never texted me back or messaged back. So I know, that could just mean he watched my videos and was like, But I think it was, it was ironic that when I really, started telling him, I didn't believe that it was, it wasn't proof enough or whatever. I think he just thought, I'm not going to be able to prove anything to her. So I guess I'm going to sign off. I'm kind of craving my chicken wings, so maybe I'll go do that. This is almost like a little vacation. I'm away from my apartment, and I'm here. And I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm here to be able to, be with Skylar when Derek is gone. That was really, when I knew he was, fighting for full custody, I was like, man, I've got to move. Because I've wanted to move for a long time, but I was like, we've got to do this so I can help him out when he needs to do things. And I'm here, and still good days, bad days, whatever. Just gonna go with the flow. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more soon.